Well, as you can see, we're here on the Wellhouse factory floor, and we're here for a special reason. We're here to see the new Misano 4.1. It takes on the success of their award-winning Misano 4, but it's got a whole raft of features to make it easier to live with, more practical and more innovative. It's based on the limited version of the Transit Custom and includes colour-coded door handles and body mouldings, as well as an alarm and smart alloy wheels. Also new is this neat rubber trim edge to the front spoiler rather than mastic. From the outside it doesn't look a whole lot different. You might notice it's got a new roof system if you're really eagle-eyed, and we'll show you some details about that in a minute. But most of the upgrades have been done to the inside. So let's take a close look inside. So what's new on Misano 4 then? Well, it's all about the interior details. As you can see, they've got a new bank of cabinets. These have been completely redesigned, and they're designed to be a lot easier to install and a lot easier to service if they need to get any appliances or gas items later on in the build. So there's a lot of attention to detail gone into it. The cabinets themselves, you've got two drop-down cupboard doors here. You've got a central cutlery drawer. If you opt for the mini grill option, that sits there. They're all panelled in as well, so there's no chance of anything dropping down the back. You've got the usual, still got the foam on, usual 2-burner hob and sink with tap. Now this tap has hot water, and you'll notice over here we've got a control for the hot water system. It's got a Webasto heater built into it. On the lower bank of cabinets you've got a slide out fridge with a freezer compartment. You've got a wider spice rack. You can actually fit bottles of wine in there if you want, tins, things like that. So it's a bit bigger than the old one, which used to be at the front. So that's quite a useful touch. And you've also got the down here, got the obviously got the loo, but you have a useful cutlery drawer as well built in. So all the latches are positive locking latches as well. So that's quite a nice touch. And up here they've panelled in these sections, so you've got a bit more depth, and it's a square compartment, so it's easier to use. So that's quite a nice touch. The slide out drawer also makes a welcome return in Misano 4.1, and look at the length of it. A new optional extra is this power panel, which includes a main socket, 2 USBs and a 12-volt socket. The other thing you'll notice, probably one of the most obvious things, are the blinds. They've got their own custom pull-down blinds now in all vehicles, including in the cab. So that's a really good feature. It makes it feel a lot more professional, a lot easier to live with. And these have been carefully designed so they won't rattle on the road. So a lot easier than messing around with pulled together curtains and press studs. So that's quite a nice touch. Also new in the interior is this new tambour door locker. That's the water hose. Couple of shelves in it. These can be removed if you don't want them in there. It's also really deep, so you could have hanging clothes in there as well. And there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little rail up at the top. Setting the vehicle up at night time couldn't be easier thanks to the new blind system. These are custom made at Wellhouse and are pull-up cassette blinds. And that couldn't really be much easier, could it? You'll also notice that they sit down on padding at the bottom, so no rattles. Another innovation with the Misano 4.1 is that it's got built-in cab blinds. These are really easy to operate. Just grab them. It just slides across like that to seal off the cab and clips together in the middle. Like so. And at the sides, just slides across and is held in place magnetically. Now these are something that you'd normally find on a high-end motorhome, so it's quite an innovation to have it on a Transit Custom based camper van. And the nice thing about them as well is when they're not in use, they're not taking up any storage space. They all push back flush into the pillars of the vehicle. So yeah, very, very simple to set up at night time. And to put them back in the morning, they just clip back into place. So yeah, very quick setup. Should alleviate condensation, keep the vehicle a lot warmer as well at night time. So that's a really big plus point for Misano 4.1. Back here, there are a few differences too. For starters, you've got your memory foam mattress topper in a nice Wellhouse branded waterproof bag. So I'll just pop that out of the way. In here, all the services are hidden from view now. Up top, you've got a useful 2 locker storage area. You'll also notice down here, we've got a sealed gas locker. It's got a refillable cylinder inside it. We've just opened the door so you can see it, but that's fully sealed and locked up in normal use. But that's all hidden from view. You don't need to do anything with that, other than when you get on a campsite, switch the gas on. You can get to the nozzle there. It's a fully sealed unit. One of the other new things that you'll see inside Misano 4.1 is there's a new roof system. Now, as well as your usual stalk lights, this has been completely redesigned. The fabric it's made from is much more durable. It's a thicker, fully waterproof fabric. It's not just breathable, it's fully waterproof, so you don't have to treat it with water repellent, anything like that. It's got 2 mesh windows in either side, which unzip. And in the front section, this is a bit different. You've got a full cover, just drops down like that. And then, and this is quite cool, you've got, let's fold this down, got a clear panel, so you can have full al fresco living upstairs if you want it. There's a neat roof vent system at the top as well, so together with the mesh side windows you've got a lot of cross ventilation, so for summer it should keep it nice and cool, and obviously the thicker, more durable fabric should keep it nice and toasty in winter. So quite a significant upgrade, that one. Misano 4.1 can be ordered with a roof bed as well, and this just plops down on gas struts in the usual manner. As well as nylon latches to secure the roof, there are also a couple of seatbelt style latches for additional safety. To really put the cherry on top, you even get a lithium battery with the Misano 4.1, as well as air conditioning, heated seats, digital rear view mirror and a reversing camera.